A real exponential is drawn on a time axis that runs both ways from the origin. The curve is a power of the number e, and the power grows steadily with the time. The signal is written as the number e raised to a power. That power is read as the rate sigma times the time. A rate multiplied by a time carries no units, so the exponent is a pure number rather than an instant. The rate is therefore measured in reciprocal seconds. The drawn curve has a rate of -1/2. The curve is 1 at the origin and 1 over the number e at the instant 2. 3 real exponentials are drawn on one pair of axes, differing only in the rate. The sign of the rate decides the shape of the curve. A negative rate gives a curve that decays as the time increases. A rate of 0 gives the constant one because the number e raised to 0 is 1. A positive rate gives a curve that rises as the time increases. The number e raised to any real power is positive, so no real exponential ever reaches 0. All 3 curves meet at 1 because every power of the number e is 1 at the origin. A complex frequency is a point of a plane whose 2 directions carry 2 different quantities. The horizontal direction carries the rate, and the vertical direction carries the angular frequency. The complex frequency S is the rate sigma plus the imaginary number j times the angular frequency omega naught. The expression is read as sigma plus j times omega naught. The symbol is a complex number and not an instant of time. Raising the number e to the complex frequency s times the time separates into 2 factors. The second factor is a cosine plus j times a sine, which is the Euler formula. The drawn point has a rate of -1/2 and a radian frequency of pi/2. Setting the rate to 0 leaves an exponential whose magnitude stays at 1. The remaining factor is a cosine plus j times a sine. The real component is the cosine of the angular frequency times the time. The imaginary component is the sine of the same angle. The cosine is 1 at the origin, while the sine reaches 1 at the instant 1. Both components return to their own values after 2 pi divided by the angular frequency, which is 4 seconds here. The 2 components of the rotating factor are therefore sine waves. The complex exponential is drawn along 3 directions: the time, the real part, and the imaginary part. The signal winds around the time axis as a helix. The projection onto the plane of the time and the real part draws a cosine. The projection onto the plane of the time and the imaginary part draws a sine. A point traveling the helix carries both projections along with it. The point turns twice around the time axis, and each projection completes 2 periods beneath it. A negative rate shrinks the radius, so the helix winds inward toward the time axis, and both projections decay with it. The real component of the complex exponential is drawn against the time. The component is an exponential multiplied by a cosine. The real part is the exponential of the rate times the time, times the cosine of the angular frequency times the time. The magnitude of a cosine never exceeds 1. The exponential therefore bounds the component above and below. Equality holds at every instant where the cosine has magnitude 1. At the origin, at the instant 2, and at the instant 4, the values are 1, -1 over the number e, and 1 over the number e squared. The real component decays inside its own exponential. A signal that is 0 before the origin is called causal. The unit step is the simplest causal signal. The unit step is 1 from the origin onward and 0 before it. The expression is read as the unit step at the time. Textbooks differ at the origin, and the value taken is 1 rather than 1/2. The step is 0 at the instant -1 and 1 at the origin and at the instant 2. Multiplying any signal by the unit step makes that signal causal. The unit step is drawn again, over a window reaching further back than the origin. Multiplying by the unit step switches a signal on at the origin. The causal exponential is the number e raised to the complex frequency s times the time, multiplied by the unit step. The product equals the exponential from the origin onward and 0 before it. The real component is 0 for every negative time and starts at the origin. The signal is 0 at the instant -1, 1 at the origin, and -1 over the number e at the instant 2. A causal exponential is 0 before the origin.